play. However, due to what we can only assume is high res pulling a prank on us, because we didn't start spectating before the game, they wouldn't allow us to join the game mid game. So now that we know that, we will be able to avoid this fault in the future, and hopefully we will be able to bring you a better viewing experience. So looking at these bans, what do you think so far?
I think it's really good bans, especially since the Thor ban, because what Imperius can do with a Thor is truly impressive. And also, I really like that Cernunnos ban, just because the main fact Cernunnos is so good this season.
Oh yeah, I mean even with the recent nerf, it's not really that much of a nerf, to be honest. If they had reduced his damage, it might be. But however, the fact that they banned Thor actually plays into, as we discussed earlier in the pregame show, plays into the end's strategy.
Yeah, because like Trinticus said, you know, they can ban most people, but they still are playing into their strategy of picking, you know, somebody else off that ban.
Right. For all we know, Imperius could jungle Bellona. That's still a thing. Athena, etc. We really haven't gotten to see the depths of Imperius' skill yet.
I totally agree with that. Just for the main factor that Imperius can do so many good things in jungle, but we still cannot give out this unknown player. We just cannot judge his jungling right now just because we had not seen first game. But maybe it'll be really good. Maybe Imperius will actually have some trouble this time.
Yeah. We can only assume that it was a tough game. It was what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was around 30 minutes. Yeah.
I'm sure that we'll be able to...
excited to...
Yeah, you go.
I'm really excited to see what Trinicus can do with that Thoth pick. I have not seen it yet, but I'm really excited to see what he can do with it.
We saw it last game, actually. Remember? He got first blood.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true on that on the Scylla.
No, it was on the Zonkoi.
Oh, yeah, you are correct. You are correct.
So Scotty was their TNZ's third pick. Looks like they're going for knockup with Chalk. Chalk's ult now knocks up base, correct?
Correct. With his ult, he can get a Wheelix a perfect ult with that.
Yeah, if she can get the right target, maybe pick off Thoth perhaps or someone before they can escape, get the kill quickly. I don't know about the Scotty pick though. The Scotty pick seems to counteract that. Like maybe your Wheelix is going to rely more on skill than anything else?
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. And honestly, I think with Scotty, it's just a safe pick in the carry lane. Most people would just pick her as a safe pick.
It is true. It's like having 3 gods in one lane comparative to 2 with that dog.
Exactly. And I really like the Vulcan ban from Imperius right now, just because of the Wheelix.
I'm sure that they probably had a good Vulcan last game, and that's why they're banning it, or that is just one of their go-to bans default. Although TMZ, sorry, my bad for incorrect pronunciation, banned Medusa. That's interesting. We haven't seen the end play Medusa yet, but I think it's just a safe pick. Cernunnos. Looks like maybe they had some trouble with the carry last game. Of course, we can't know. If you want to find out, I'm sure that the end has their YouTube channel and Twitch up to date on that, so you could watch it from their perspective. Ooh, in the Chang'e ban.
I'm really interested to see what TMZ will actually ban on this route. You know, still having needed right now a carry and actually maybe a solo. Alright, bans the Hunbats, alright.
Hunbats, that's a pretty high up, that's a pretty big ban there. Pretty much saying, Imperius, we don't want you to jungle any of these gods. That's two bans devoted to one single role.
The Rama is a very, very good pick against the Scotty. As we all know that Rama can Astro Arrow through Calder now.
And now, if you think about it, however, their team's mobility thus far is great. Escape potential for Athena and Thoth is great, especially for Rama. Bellona with her ult, initiation, and escape, and the mini dash. I have the
I'm
feeling
truly
that yeah. Go ahead.
no, okay. I'm truly excited to see whether it is Bologna or jungle or not, or maybe if Imperius is just switching to solo lane, switching for
Uh,
solo lane.
Bologna counters Chalk pretty hard in the current meta, so I'm surprised to see them pick Chalk first. I mean Chalk second, even after seeing the Bologna first pick. So they picked Ganesh, which has recently been allowed, which is now allowed in the league because of that. I feel like it's going to be older jungle with Imperius. Oh, I was correct.
Wow, that is a very, very, very ballsy choice by Imperius because of the, the Wheelix around.
True, but the stun, and then I'm pretty sure Imperius has the capability of hitting the stun and then hitting the jump away, and then maybe turning on her with the long arrow with the quick switch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we are about to enter the danger zone. Alright, let's see if it'll let me go into the game.
Yeah, I'm pressing X right now.
I'm pressing X repeatedly right now. Spectating in. Forgive us, ladies and gentlemen. Still seems like there might be a few bugs going on in this system. Or that the game may have just begun, perhaps, and we're still waiting to get in. So what do you think of the Agni pick? Really, we didn't discuss it. We kind of focused more on Imperius. We need to really broaden, but the Agni pick mid. Do you think that's a ballsy move on their part, especially against a Thoth? I mean, both have escapes, both have high damage potential, but Agni is a little bit more of a little bit of a closer mage, in my opinion, compared to the range, like just the range devastation that is Thoth.
Personally, I think Agni's a very skill-based god. He's like Uller in that case. And honestly, I really just feel like they picked Agni for the stuns, because like how many stuns do they truly have on their team? They have Ganesh, they have Agni. Honestly, I really just feel like they chose Agni for stun wise, especially in a team fight against, somebody like a Bologna where he needs to get away, or when they need to initiate with him.
Alright, so on their team, their CC potential is quite high. They have a root slash slow from Scotty. They have the stuns from Agni, the stun, knock up, and the silence from Ganesh. The knock up and silence from Choxol, along with the massive amounts of damage. And then the quick knock up and pull from Wheelix, just really made to pick people off. Is it still not allowing you to go in either?
No, it is not. Hey,
yeah, it just kicked me out
thank
the
you for
lobby.
joining, new viewer.
It just kicked me out the lobby.
Alright, it has not kicked me out yet. Try rejoining. I'm going to probably just...
This is unfortunate, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna restart my spectating and see if it'll...
I'm gonna have to turn off my PS4 and restart.